All right, before we get started, let's watch this.
You gotta pay some money, I tell you, man. Why you asking me? Why you asking me? She's a dumb white girl. Only that for me. Hey, your phone don't die.
Charge.
The main reason I played that video is to give a tone of where we're starting at to get to where we're eventually going to end up at. And that's the whole entire Woah Vicky being transferred from one state to the other without her permission, know-of-all, and knowledge. And being forced to do things she normally wouldn't do of consent, but without her consent or forced consent. So, and I'm worrying that way because, YouTube censorship and whatnot. But, there's a big story going on right now saying that, Woah Vicky is being transferred from one state to the other. There's all kinds of theories about it that is part of the Zeus network and what happened there when she was on Baddies. There's things saying that it was because of these things. And I just realized something. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. So let me just go ahead and restart this just in case I realize I didn't have the right lie selected. So go ahead and watch this and then we'll come back here in a second.
You gotta pay some money, I tell you, man. Why you asking me? Why you asking me? She's a dumb white girl. Only that for me. Hey, your phone don't die.
Charge.
Okay, so like I was saying before, the main reason I played that video is to show where we're starting from, where this started at with her, the whole entire false allegations of her being kidnapped, and where we are now to where they're saying that she really was kidnapped and now she's being transported or trafficked across the greater parts of Africa to the United States, which I find kind of odd, giving her celebrity and connection she has, and not just her father and her sister, not so much of her mother. Her mother is a large part of the reason I think Woah Vicky has the chaos and the way she's perceived right now, because people will see her a lot of times, see that she's upset, and they'll see like bruises on her, and they'll see things of that nature, and they naturally get worried. And this worry normally really did start after she went to Africa, got quote unquote fake married, and after she got fake married, she went into the whole entire getting kidnapped thing. All that stuff happened, right? It was a little girl that cried wolf, and Woah Vicky has a despicable history of cosplaying, portraying black culture in the most negative aspects to get fame, fortune, and clout. So whenever something serious has potentially happened and now she cannot get this monster she started to stop, she has put herself in situations to be around people that had the worst reputations, and she portrayed the worst stereotypes of black people. Woah Vicky is the type of person that was hanging around black people that were respectable, hardworking, law-abiding citizens. She was all about the whole entire trap life, thug life, all that other shenanigans when she was younger up until more recently. So now she's really upset that now people won't stop saying that she's being trafficked and forced to do stuff, even to the point to where she came out and said that it's messy for brand deals. But here's the thing about that, though. Whenever you start off saying that, hey, this is who I am, people are going to see that's who you are. And because she had a glow up from when she was younger until now, they have that whole entire white savior system to where they see a pretty white girl around a bunch of black men. They want to try to save her from those black men, even though that's where she feels her most comfortable at. And, a lot of the time, whenever you have people that, and I'm going to get to the video clips here in a minute, but a lot of the time when you see people that are surround themselves outside their race, it's normally because their race that they come from has caused them a lot of trauma and hardship. And again, you'll see that with her mother here in a few. So let's go ahead and get into some of these clips. And by the way, my name is Spoken Anthony. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. All right, so let's start with this one right here.
What's up, y'all? So I just want to get on here and address this situation because it's getting pretty serious. I really I've been trying to address it, but it kept going, so eventually I just started trolling them back. I'm dealing with a real stalker. I know one girl, her name is like Hannah Joe. She's like a realtor in Atlanta. And then some other guy, he had a page. His name was like Mr. Toe. I think his name is Ryan. But he's been calling everybody I know, every company I work with, every place I'm at. And I really feel threatened for my life. So please help me. I don't know what to do in this situation. Yeah, just pray for me, and if you can't help me expose these people, it's obvious that I'm okay, you know, so please ignore all that crazy stuff he's saying about anything. You know, he's manipulating y'all. He's the problem. He is the one, like, he's trying to make it seem like I'm in danger or everybody that I'm with is endangering me, but he's the one that wants to danger me because he's a stalker, and I literally feel threatened. I've had to police come to my door. I've had they went to my dad's office. They've called my mom, they've called my dad, they've called the place I go to eat, the place I work out. He's called my pastor. Like, so I'm telling y'all, this is serious. So please help me. I don't know what to do. It's like I don't know if I can get the police involved because, like, I don't know him, I don't know what he looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah.
I would think with a woman that has the amount of money and resources that she does, and again, her dad has money. They're upper middle class when she was growing up. Her sister's a fashion designer that worked with people like Lady Gaga, and she should have her own money in and of herself. That she should be able to hire a private detective that should be able to find this man, I would think.
Help me. It's quite embarrassing. It's caused my relationships with people I have. They're getting mad at me, telling me that, oh, I need to address it, but it's like I've been tried. And so it's just causing a bunch of chaos. And, you know, that's what the devil does. So maybe this guy, you know, we rebuke the enemy in the name of Jesus. You know, he's obviously operating from the devil. It's obviously the devil trying to get to me and stuff like that. So that's why I've been ignoring it. But I figured out I might as well come address it. So please help me. I don't know what to do, y'all. Thank you and God bless.
Now, here's the thing. I'm not sure if she was driving, but she kept trying to show off her body. I don't know why she kept doing that when she was trying to tell us something serious. I understand she's been putting in hard work at the gym, but there's a time and place for things. So if she was just sitting there and talking serious, I don't know, at a store, in her house, just anywhere besides in her car driving and trying to show off her body while she's trying to say something serious, people would more believe her. However, I don't think that's necessarily the case what she's saying in this particular video. I think it's more the fact that she's trying to help her mother get money. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Her mother is an admitted alcoholic for years. And when I saw her mother, I honestly didn't think that was her. I thought that was just some addict that was pretending to be her mother, and Vicky was just going along with it. But Lord behold, no, that was truly her mother. So let's go ahead and take a look at her mother's Instagram page right quick. And her Instagram name is Woah Carla. And, you know, she fully supports her daughter. And I guess that's a good thing there because you really don't see any pictures of Vicky and her dad. But it's just, but what main reason I wanted to go here was for this right here. That video that I played earlier, I think was posted around May. This one right here, different names, but still along the same thing. By the way, if you're watching, go ahead and subscribe. Notice a cease and desist. Now, the thing I noticed about this cease and desist, now I am not legally trained, I am not a lawyer. However, I have seen plenty of legal documents and plenty of cease and desist. This does not look like one of them. This looks very fake. This is like something that you can make up yourself in Word, and it's not even that really done. Let's see. Notice a cease and desist from Carla Johnson Shell. Defamation of character using a realtor license to illegally put address, phone numbers to stock, using social media slander to make false allegations, making terroristic threats, swatting, calling 911, putting people's lives in danger when there is no need to call, abusing the emergency helpline, making false police reports, cyberbullying, and harassing to, I guess that's a dear Hannah, I guess that's pronounced not. Now, with all that being said, that does not sound like anything a lawyer would have written. That just sounds like something that a woman wrote. She didn't even take the time to get ChatGPT to see if it would, to help her make it sound more professional. All right, this letter is served upon due, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. If you do not cease and desist, if you do not cease the aforementioned activity, a lawsuit will commence against you. Okay. If the activity continues, we immediately seek temporary restraining order in the district court against you and any compliance in this matter. We will also seek monetary damages to be provided at trial. Hopefully this resource is not necessary. We have our own interests to protect and will vigorously do so. You will not receive another warning letter if you do not confirm in writing. If you do not confirm in writing by us on the day of July the 11th, 2025, that will cease violation of our agreement and lawsuit commence immediate. Carla Johnson Shell. Again, that doesn't look like not a real signature. This is like a computer generated one. So again, Woah Vicky's mother, and you can see in this video here, I'm not going to play it right now. She looks like she's on decline, but here's another one about.
And I got an FBI report and I got a police report numbers. Do you do one?
Now those, the only place you may put that is in your statement, and when you get to this portion, notice of related cases.
So the FBI is researching for the other people that are involved. They have a cyber unit working on that. We gave them the other people account names. So I would have to come and do the same thing for them too, right?
Right.
Okay, so each person has a separate case. Okay, I understand. And we bring all the evidence, the videos, all that to court, right? Do I bring the FBI stuff and the JSO stuff? No, we got the...
Now, we have no idea what they're really talking about in this scenario, but let's just keep going.
We have filed everything. Everything is what it is. And we can bring a lawyer with us too, right?
You'd like?
Okay.
All right. So.
Add my...
All right, so that's that right there. So let's go ahead and continue with the other video that I was playing here. But before I get back to that, like a comment. Tell me what you think while we're live. I appreciate it. But yeah, I just think it's also some really big foolishness, and she's really doing this to help her mother, because if you look at her mother just in the picture itself, I'm not trying to change somebody's appearance, but if you've been around people that have been around any type of substance and they abuse it, they typically look like this. This does not look like a sober woman at all. Anyways, let's see here.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I've already addressed this situation about...
And you got trouble seeing a date on this one. This video is a more recent one on July 12th. This is more recent, her addressing her being trafficked allegedly, right? So let's go ahead and continue with this one.
20 times, but I'm going to do it again because y'all are so annoying. You keep harassing everybody I'm with, and you keep harassing me. I tried to ignore it because I thought if I just ignore it, it would pass over, because I know they just want attention. But I don't know if y'all genuinely think or whatever. I'm in America. I'm safe. I went to Africa 6 months ago for a vacation. I did a prank, and it went the wrong way.
She did a prank. It went the wrong way. She definitely did do a prank. It went the wrong way. I believe that happened in Nigeria. Nigeria, at least a lot of Americans, have a reputation for being scammers. And that just wasn't right to do. I don't care if one of her friends, quote unquote, her brother, as opposed to encourage her and do that. That's not something you would do. Even if he came to you and said that, you should have been like, you know what, I'm an American. That wouldn't be a good look. Let's do something else. But that's where common sense comes into play. And I hate to say, I'm not trying to insult her too harshly. It seems she lacks that in a lot of areas most of the time. But to be fair, if you want to be really honest, I really do feel like Woah Vicky was a abuser of substance like her mother too. And she's been working hard to get through it. And I think when you see these transitions of her in her lifetime, it's her trying to fight the demons that got a hold of her mother.
Right? A friend told me, we prank called a friend, he posted it, and it ended up going viral. Then my friend had my Twitter account and wanted to try to do a coin thing off of it, so tweeted it. But anyways, it's fake. Nothing ever happened to me. I went to Africa vacation to see friends. I'm a world traveler. I love to travel. Nothing's wrong with me. Please go on somewhere where I know that y'all are just clout chasing, you want attention, but you're harassing me, you're calling everybody I'm with, and people don't even want to hang out with me anymore because now y'all are accusing everybody to hang out with of kidnapping, and it's crazy, it's sad, and you're ruining my business relationships, my friends, skincare company doesn't even want to work with me anymore. Clothing company, because y'all are just harassing everybody. Like, it honestly is so embarrassing, and I just want this to stop. So please, you're making me feel bad. Like, it's just sad, bro. Please make it stop. Like, you're really trying to ruin my life. Like, please stop. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm in the car driving. I'm by myself. I'm in Miami. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Nothing is wrong. Please leave me alone. Please. Thank God. Let the message get out here that everything is okay with me. Nothing's wrong.
Now, does she have the right to ask for people to leave her alone after she got the attention she wanted? You know, there's always the saying that be careful what you ask for, you just might get it. And you won't get it the way you ask for a lot of the time. When people want fame and attention and clout and you do underhanded tactics to get it, what does she think she deserves in these situations? Now, granted, these are people who are quote unquote fans that are concerned about her. And like I said before, it's a relatively quote unquote attractive white woman that was surrounded by a bunch of black men, and they want to try to save her from that instance. Yeah, no. Never mind, she has a history of lying, trolling, and doing all kinds of things. They're just looking at it. It's kind of like the Donald Trump effect, if you really think about it. He has said and did all kinds of crazy things. People just ignored it because of what he said right now and did today. Same thing with Neon. Neon, same thing. Long history of being a racist and seeing all kinds of crazy things, but because he's trying to do a change right now, people want to jump inside and like, oh yeah, well that was back then. Well, no. A person's past will dictate how they are in the future most of the time. And I'll leave it for right there right now. But let's go ahead and go to her mother. And I think this is where a lot of people get confused on, because they see her with a lot of bruises. They see her upset a lot. And they automatically want to jump to, oh, she was around a bunch of black Nigerians, and that's why she was kidnapped. And that's why she's in a situation she's in right now, and she's unhappy. No, she has an addict mother, alleged addict mother, that she had to tussle with multiple times, and that's just what the outcome of it is. But people don't want to pay attention to that part. They want to ignore what she has going on. It's very publicized on the internet. They want to blame dark-skinned people for no reason. So let's go ahead and take a look at that too.
Hope you everything fine. I'm out here forever. Yeah, you're funny.
And like I said, very publicized, and I think this is why she be looking upset a lot of the time. And go ahead and get this share so people can see this part of it too.
Okay, recorded. I'm done. Yeah, I am your mother, and I just left you.
Okay, see you later, because I'm really tired and I want to...
Oh, I'll see you later too, bitch.
I want to go to bed and you're not...
Oh, I bet you do.
Yeah.
You ain't got no problem. You ain't got nothing but a hard, tired soul. This is not godly. You are not.
Now, whenever you have an addict for a parent, you go through stuff like this a lot.
Godly? No.
They'll call you everything but a child of God.
You're not godly at all. I really... Being here with you made me realize how much...
And you look at the expression on her face right now, she just looks very exhausted. And that's what I was saying before. And people see her on these lives and they think that she's upset and it's because of, people handling her. No, look at her mother.
I just respect you. And I don't need you. And I don't want you. And I don't need anything from you like so many people do. Gotta record that. Because you know what? It's the truth. It's the truth. You have shown me exactly what you are.
And you remember how I said a lot of the time when people tend, not every single instance, but a lot of the time when people surround themselves or date outside their race and tend to be around other people is because they can normally feel more accepted and feel more love compared they do in their own families at time. And I'm pretty sure her mother has said a lot worse stuff, especially when she was more whacked out. But let's continue.
Exactly. Just give me 5 minutes, I'll back this shit up, and I'm out.
Now, here's the thing, like I keep saying, whenever you have an addict for a parent, you go through all kinds of hardships. And then whenever you have that addict for a parent and you see the demons that they have, you see a lot of their traits in you sometimes, and that could really mess you up emotionally and mentally. And I think that's probably why she turned to God. It wasn't necessarily this a sporadic thing. I think it was more because of her relationship with her mother and the things that her mother has put her through. And again, these are the things we only be able to catch on camera. And I'm pretty sure her mother is a lot more reserved because she knows she's a very public figure. She knows that she's being recorded. So she's going to still act out but behave better. But let's continue.
Get off me! Oh, be careful, be careful! You need to get that thing off me! Right now, right now! The fucking place is Vicky, be careful, be careful! Oh, Vicky! You little bitch! You bitch! You fucking little bitch! Vicky, be careful! You think it's right, bitch?
All right, hey, let's get this shared, people. Let's get this shared. Let's go ahead and put this out here because I'm tired of people saying that, Vicky is being trafficked. No, she's just dealing with a lot in her personal life that's in the form of her mother. And if you see, she hasn't handled her mother. So when people say she has bruises on her, it's most likely because of her mother and nobody else. Well, y'all tell me what you think about this too. She looks upset because she's dealing with her mother.
You have put that bitch! I can't get it.
So here's the thing. The truth is normally out there for people to see. It's just people look for the things that they're more willing to accept. So instead of putting a spotlight that she just got to have a very harsh family atmosphere that's caused her physical and emotional harm, they want to look for the people around them and fit them into those stereotypes of, oh, they're thugs, oh, they're scammers, oh, they're kidnappers, oh, they're traffickers. But instead, no, if you look at the dynamics she has at home, you will see she is being verbally, physically, and emotionally abused. Let's call it for what it is. Let's stop hiding it.
Information about my daughter. And I can't get that information out. We were being held hostage.
Now, this video is right here whenever she went to go visit her daughter. But just like the video I played earlier, Vicky says she's fine. And she didn't want to call out people in the rumors, but the people who are spreading these rumors is her very own mother. The same woman that will call her out her name, that she has to wrestle with. And again, these are behaviors that we see on camera. Just imagine how bad it is when the cameras are off.
I'm in a safe location now. Yeah, I'm okay. I appreciate all your concern and all that, but it was very, very difficult.
And the thing I noticed about these, and I keep pausing them because I'm not sure that music in the background is on copyright or not. So I got to do what I can to make sure this doesn't get flagged. But this kind of reminds me of Danielle Bogoli in a relationship with her mother. The only difference is it's not as publicized. People know that Danielle and her mother tussle. People didn't realize this about Woah Vicky. So that's why I'm saying people need to share this video so they'll see it. So they'll know.
I was held there for a while. I was held in a small room.
they left me like this all the time. And I had to go to the airport like this. Because if I didn't come out this way, I wouldn't get out.
Now, you would think that's just a person who's being upset about their daughter. No, this is a person that's coming down from a bender. Well, let's just call it for what it is. That's what it really is. It's her mother that's trying to work through her emotions. And again, I could say allegedly, but even in the comments of her own Facebook, people are saying she's going to rehab. So let's just say it for what it is.
And they took all my stuff. And I'm sitting on the side.
No, one thing I can't stand about TikTok videos, sometimes when you get videos from there, they put these sounds in there to try to make a story sound more impactful, but it's kind of annoying because you could barely hear what the people are saying sometimes.
Hey, because this is very serious. This is not a trolling video. This is not anything like that. This is a...
Now, look at this woman right now. You mean to tell me this woman is still not on something? Let's be real here. And you go to her Instagram, you can see pictures of her where she looks sober. This is not it.
very serious matter. I need help. We are being stalked, harassed,
She's saying weird, but nobody knows who she is. I honestly, God, did not think this was really her mother at first. Because I could have swore when I saw when she was younger and pictures of her mother, she looked a lot better. But that's what happens when you're at it. It diminishes your looks and your personality and your mental state.
bullied by people that we do not know. And it's been going on for months. It's stressful. It's hurtful. It's untrue. It all started when Vic went to Nigeria and said she was kidnapped. Okay, well, she's not.
Hey, at least the mother is clearing that up too. She never was kidnapped.
And from that point and more has hurt us to the point that I have lost friends, family. She has, everyone around me. It is...
As they should have. They made a whole country look bad. People are already on the fence about Africa in general. Now, I know African Americans, Black Americans, and Africans from Nigeria, Lagos. So Lagos, I think, is part of Nigeria. All those other countries. There's normally some type of conflict, even with Caribbean Black, like Haitians, Jamaicans, etc. So whenever you have a Caucasian woman out there speaking illy of them, then yeah, and it's not true, then yeah, because I remember that was all over the news. It was a really big news for a while there, for a day, and then she came out saying it was all a lie and a prank and she was just bored. Come on now, you deserve to lose every single friend you had.
Hannah Joe and Mr. Toenail that has drugged us through the mud and hurt our reputation and destroyed our lives. Every time we
They hurt their own reputation and lives, but let's continue.
turn around, we're swatted. The police come. Cannot have any peace in my life or hers or anybody around us. It's a very sad situation. Mr. Toenail and Hannah Joe are liars in these videos. They're lying and they're stalkers. And it's just really upsetting to make up these kind of lies and hurt our people and our...
It's really bad when you look bad. When you're done with makeup and can barely form a good sentence, a full sentence at that.
friends and our families. God, I say to you, why? They're all lies. They're all false. They're all false. There's nothing out there to prove any of this. There's nothing out there to tell you that I'm being kidnapped and drugged and human trafficking. No, nothing.
At least she addresses the human trafficking part of it too. There's nothing there. She said they weren't drugged and not trafficked, none of that. Okay, cool. So again, Her own mother, from her own mouth, has cleared up these allegations too. Now, with that being said, though, do I think her mother is on something? 100%. But like I said, I think the trauma and the issues and the upsetness, the sadness, the bruises, all that stuff that people see comes from this woman right here.
I don't know who they are. The reason I'm doing this video is because I need help. I am stressed to the max. I can't function in the world. I'm tired. I need attorneys. I need spiritual help. I need to hire an attorney, and I don't.
And let this be clear. Woah Vicky has money. Her sister has money. Her dad has money. These are the ramblings of a person that is supposedly, allegedly, on some type of drug.
I don't have the money for that. Vic is separate. I am separate. I beg y'all to please listen to what I'm saying. I wouldn't want this to happen to you. And it's heartbreaking. I cry every day for this. But I'm begging you to help me in any way that you can. I have to pay for my own attorney's fees. My daughter's not paying for my attorney fees. I have to. She has her own set. I need any help I can get, because this is really out of hand.
Oh yeah, and that's her dad. I'm not gonna play that video just for the fact that, copyright stuff. And let's stop there. Now, let's go ahead and get into why people think she's in trouble. Let's play a few clips of that too now.
What's your biggest strength?
Strength? My biggest strength?
Now, you see, that right there is why people think that she was or is being trafficked, because she'll get asked a question, look over to the left or right, I guess the right, depending on how she's sitting, and hear somebody talking in the background for her. Now, the thing about that, she kind of did the same thing when she did a Tasha K interview. She seemed kind of insecure and kind of shy, and she would look over at a friend for reassurance and comfort. Again, I think this is coming from a person who has said whatever the first thing that came to her mind her whole entire life, and sometimes it was the most ignorant, dumb that was out there. So to make sure she doesn't do that again, I think she's trying to get help from her friend this time, which is more responsible and mature behavior compared to what she had before.
Oh yeah, my biggest strength is making people feel good about themselves.
What's your biggest weakness?
Oh yeah, my biggest weakness is being alone.
Why?
I don't know, I just don't like being lonely. But when you have God, you're never alone, right?
I don't know.
God said, I will never leave you or forsake you.
I mean, that's one of the things we're doing with this app, right? So people aren't going to be lonely.
27?
So supposedly she puts
Which
her
one is the
hair
reply?
saying she was in trouble, but whatever. I'm gonna skip this because again, copyright stuff. Oh
It's so cute.
yeah, move forward.
No, I love Jamaica, like, Jamaica got them. Jamaica be having them, boy. What your daughter was doing in Nigeria? Are you Nigerian? I just thank God that I made it out alive. No cap, for real, boy.
Keep in mind, her mother was there in Nigeria too, and who knows how. Yeah.
A person who travels far away from his home is like a bird that flies away from its nest. Beautiful and person may give you good, but good advice from a friend is even better. Do not forget your friends of your father's friend who are in trouble. Do not ask your relatives to help you. A friend who is unable will be more help than a relative that lives far away. My son, you are wise when you have your faith.
First walk into my house, you're gonna notice something. We always have sinks. We love clean hands.
Yeah, and there was this thing about whole entire Woah Vicky and Antonio Brown, but you know, I don't really care about that.
Clean face. So when you come in, you just feel the blessing.
I was gonna talk about the tweet that he put, not tweet, the Instagram reply that he did about her, which is pretty messed up, but I decided not to. I got a conscience at the end, I guess.
It's the beyond.
Yes, I am in trouble. Yes, I need a baby lion to get out of the trouble.
If you don't know, they were saying baby lion is code for traffickers or somebody being trafficked. Again, don't know if it's true or not, but I decided to go ahead and play this because people were talking about this part of her life for the longest time there.
You are right. I'm done hiding it. I give up. You are right. Yes, I need help. Yes, you are right. You are so right. You know what I'm saying? I give up.
Okay. I didn't watch it in full before, but this clearly sounds like she was being sarcastic and frustrated with the people in the comments always asking.
I give it up. You know what I'm saying? You're right. You're 100% right. You caught me. You caught me.
Even in the comments, people were saying that she was rage baiting.
You caught on. Hey, thank you for catching on. You know what I'm saying? You did your research. You found the location. You did all that. Okay. Now, if you want me to get out, free me, free Vicky, free Vicky. Send the baby lion. That's how I can get free. You picking up what I'm putting out? Yeah. Send that lion. Look, scratch the head if I'm in danger. Ooh, look, I scratched it. Now what you gonna do? Is you gonna send that baby lion? Is you gonna help me get out of danger? Or you just gonna talk and keep saying, oh, now flip your hair if you in danger. Like, what you gonna do?
If you look at the comments, people are just genuinely concerned. I'm dead. People are laughing. Again, she's frustrated and tired of it, which I can understand in an extent. But when you spent your whole entire career doing similar stuff, this is exactly what you got. This is what you deserve. Let's be real here. I can understand nobody not talk about anything else until she actually gets married to an American man.
If you really gonna help, if you really love me, then stand on business. You gotta show that you really trying to help. You gotta send a baby lion. That's how I know you really trying to help. If you just keep talking to me, oh my God, here and that, oh my God, this and that, oh my God, this, then how do I know that you legit? You just talking. You ain't really trying to help. Exactly. Y'all caught on. So send a baby lion. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is this AI? Yes, this is AI. And I'm telling you, if you don't send that baby lion, then you won't be able to help Vicky. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't want to listen though. Y'all think everything's for a joke. That's okay. That's okay, because watch this. It ain't going to be a joke when y'all don't send them baby lions and I can't get back to America. Y'all like my outfit? Yes. You know, the handlers, they got me dressing kind of cute nowadays, so.
And like I said, she's just sitting here just repeating everything she's reading in the comments. And there's nothing wrong with her. People are making it seem like she has these black handlers that are international between Africa and the United States that can control this little white girl, compared to the fact they are ignoring that she has issues with her mother who has been shown being verbally, physically, and emotionally abusive. But hey, blame some imaginary traffickers. She's not being trafficked. She's fine. Well, she's fine for her. Let me put it that way. But it is what it is. Let's continue.
Y'all telling me I didn't do a good job? Dang, man, I'm gonna have to tell my handlers. To fix the AI bot.
See, now people are saying stalker citizen, she's playing it up. Are they lying, handlers, etc., etc.? I mean, come on now. People look for any excuse to have a savior complex, I swear.
Let me call him up real quick. 678-999-821. Hello, handlers? Yeah, y'all didn't call on to the AI bot, so I'm gonna need y'all to like fix it. Fix it ASAP, no Rocky. Yeah, and they still didn't send a baby lion, so I know we're working on it. Just be patient. We're trying to get it. I don't understand how we got 1,000 people in here and we can't get no baby lions.
You know, she annoys the hell out of me, but I find this funny at the exact same time.
Y'all can see the small stuff. We don't care about the small stuff. Show them y'all have money. Show them we really have emotion over here. You know what I'm saying? Show them we can save Vicky out of Africa. Them handlers ain't got nothing on Vicky. Show them. Y'all gotta show them I'm really loved around here. Like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to play me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I need help, but the only help you can give me is sending me a baby lion. That's the only help. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all keep saying, do this if you need help, do this if you need help. No, what I'm telling you is, I need help. But the way you can help me is by sending that baby lion.
I don't know how people still feel sorry for her and concerned at this point. In all seriousness, okay, I want to continue. Sorry.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all be thinking this is your game. What's up, Madison? Where's Caleb? Y'all think this is your game? I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all want to help me, right? Y'all, yes, I'm putting my hair. I need help. Help me. Send the baby lion.
But I can understand her frustration. And again, for better or for worse, Woah Vicky has a line and identify herself. It felt more comfort around black people. And that rubs a lot of people a wrong way. And they figure if you're around a lot of black people, there's got to be something wrong with them or yourself. So instead of them being like, hey, she just has a problematic childhood or problematic family, that's probably why she doesn't be around them too much, just by the videos I showed earlier of her mother, they're making these stories of a kidnapping, or they're hanging on to that, or the whole entire trafficking. The story is now she really was kidnapped and now she's being trafficked, and they trafficked her from Africa to America. They still have hold of her in the United States somehow, when ICE is rampant everywhere. Let's be real here. All she has to do is just run into an ICE station and anybody she's with is being deported.
That's what's up. Can I come to y'all wedding? I want to go to a wedding and I want to see some babies. So please hurry up with that, because you know I mean, shoot, I'm trying to get married and have kids, but you know, God taking His time with me. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't found nobody. So, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to go ahead and do the honors, I've been trying to tell God, what's up, God? I'm ready, but
you can't tell God when you're ready. He tells you when you're ready.
I don't know, you know, He's taking His time, so I'm just patiently waiting to see who God got for me. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just patiently waiting, God. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, what's up? But you know, you gotta trust Him and His timing and stuff like that. But you know, I'm getting pretty desperate out here. I'm willing to change, let go of some things. You know, I've been realistic with my standards. I realize my standards are pretty high. You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to compromise. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to do a little compromise.
You know, I did see a post where she said she was willing to settle down and she was looking for a man that was like tall, athletic, preferably a professional athlete, and didn't have money, which is how the whole entire Antonio Brown thing came into picture. Anyways, let's continue.
Cause real talk, I heard somebody say, it's like, okay, if he look good, but he gonna cheat on you, what that mean? They said if he got money, but he gonna cheat on you, what that mean? So they said what a man need to have above everything else is character. So I'm looking for a man with character, and once I can find that, then you know what I'm saying? But it's hard out here, especially in Miami, boy. People be coming to Miami for a good time, not a long time.
And she is right. I mean, everybody in Miami does look, I won't say everybody, but the majority of people in the larger parts of Miami, the more sociable club scene in Miami, they look good. They look good. I mean, I seen guys that look like me be with women that I would consider a good solid 8 or 9. It's just what it is. One of the guys I went to Miami to buy some cologne from, his wife is actually Middle Eastern, and she was fine. And I was like, okay, how did you pull that off? But, you know, anyways, let's continue. Another story for another day.
Hey, Gigi of LA. So yes, like I said, I still didn't get a baby.
If you're still watching, it wouldn't hurt to give me a like, a comment, a subscribe, something. I appreciate it.
So unfortunately, I gotta stay out here in Africa another week because I'm trying to get 10 baby lions to go back to America, but y'all won't send me the baby lions. Help, I'm in danger. Help, I'm addressing them right now. What I'm telling you is, I need help. And the way you can help me is by sending me a baby lion. But since I didn't get that baby lion, I'm stuck out here in Africa again.
You know, I think it's just the fact is that people don't necessarily like seeing mixing of cultures like that. So they gotta think something is wrong. No way a rich white woman would want to be around black people.
Oh, now they don't want to cancel me. Oh yeah. Go ahead, cancel me. Go ahead, I'm waiting. Please do it.
Now, she needs to be careful with that. I still remember when she started crying on the internet whenever her Instagram was closed, if I remember correctly. I think it was deactivated or suspended, and she was crying for a long time there. Like boo-hoo crying. Sometimes you just gotta chill. But again, your mouth gets you what you ask for.
is, all that.
Truthfully, I think she's just constipated, if I'm being honest with you.
I just need a baby lion. Once I get that baby lion, I'm telling y'all, we good. It don't matter who send it. Anybody could send it. Damn, y'all don't love me? I thought I was loved. Yes, baby lion. That's what I need. And I tell y'all who the baby daddy is and all that. But only if I get that baby lion.
All right, so I'm going to wrap it up here shortly. Again, this is Woah Vicky's mother Instagram page.
I need everyone's.
If you just look at some of the comments they're saying here, it's kind of crazy. There's a GoFundMe here. It doesn't make sense, but you know, it is what it is. But when I look at Woah Vicky's YouTube page, which I didn't know she had a YouTube channel, she looks fine to me. She's still posting pretty regular. There's a live right here. I guess she posts a lot of her workouts.
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you.
I'm not saying anything to you. Each other's houses and other the Lord.
Nothing there. But you saw her cooking in the beginning. Jim, I guess that's her Kick Live dancing 6 days ago. Her and Charleston White a couple months ago. All these other videos are kind of older. I don't know. I'm not worried about her. Again, I really do think everything is because of her mother. I played those clips before.
Hope you have anything fine. I'm out here. Forever. Yeah, record it, sweetheart.
Okay, see.
Record it. I'm done. Yeah, I am your mother, and I just left you.
Okay, see you later, because I'm really tired and I want to.
Oh, I'll see you later too, bitch.
I want to go to bed and you're not
I bet you do.
Yeah.
You ain't got no problem. You ain't got nothing but a hard soul. This is not godly. You are not godly. You made me realize, like so many people do.
Oh, be careful, be careful. You need to get that big off me, right? Cover me, or I'll call the fucking police on you. Vicky, be careful, be careful. Oh, Vicky. You little bitch. You bitch. You fucking little bitch. Vicky, be careful. You think it's right, bitch? You ever record that bitch?
And that's what I mean when I say that people tend to try to blame things on black people that has nothing to do with us. Yes, she did involve us with the whole entire kidnapping ploy she did in Nigeria. Yes, she has cosplayed our culture. Yes, she has made up lies. Yes, she has caused controversy. But we are not her issue. We are not trafficking her. We are not physically doing any harm to this woman. The only thing that we'll do is just laughing at this woman for the most part for the damage she has caused to her own life. The reality is she has a very toxic, unhealthy relationship with her mother and probably other people in her family, and that's why she looks the way she does. That's why she looks so emotionally exhausted and tired. That's why she looks like she needs help, because she does. She's trying to help her mother, but I think she's finally coming to a realization she can't help her mother. So the best thing she could do is just really just help herself. Anyways, I'm done talking for now. I've been on here for almost an hour. My mouth is tired. I'm hungry. I'm about to go eat dinner. So if you haven't already, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. Get the truth out there. Let people know that this Vicky situation has nothing to do with black people. She's not being trafficked. She's just dealing with a family situation that's just not working in her favor, and she's doing the best she can, which is respectable in a sense. Thank you for watching. You guys